Welcome to another edition of On Point, Keystone State Edition. James, did you hear I met Jewel yesterday?
I saw it on Twitter.
Shopping at Whole Foods.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were being serious at first, but...
No, that was her in Lexington. Not for the sale, though. She was showing her new book and CD. Did not go and buy any horses as far as I know, but great to see her. Welcome to the Bluegrass. We're shifting our focus, though, from here where the sales are going on to Pennsylvania. Only grade one race this week is the Cotillion and the $1 Million Pennsylvania Derby. And for me, I'm most interested because I think it'll give us a line on that Travers Stakes. I was disappointed. I thought that was a race, even with the pressure of Frosted. American Pharoah should have won given what he's accomplished so far this year. He didn't. Is Keen Ice that good? I don't know, but I think Frosted and Upstart will help answer that question. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Frosted's a slight favorite on the morning line, but he's going to take the majority of betting action. And, it's natural to expect him to run a real big race, getting away from American Pharoah, only figures to help him. I could see where somebody might have a little bit of a fear. He might regress slightly off of that hard effort, but I'm not taking that approach at all. I think he runs his race. He's the horse to beat.
Nah, I agree. I mean, he is the only grade one winner in the race, I believe, at least this year. To me, we talked a lot going into the Derby about what a deep 3-year-old crop this is. From the Triple Crown races, Frosted and Upstart, who were in the Travers, are sort of the only horses left that are contesting the Pennsylvania Derby. But Made From Lucky has run some good races. Gimme Duluth, they're going to take money. There's some others in here who certainly there'll be a presence early or late. And I know you ended up going in a different direction on top, away from the known commodities.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was disappointed to see Upstart running the Travers. I don't think he's any way or means a mile and a quarter horse. And, it was a decent effort, I guess, but he ran pretty evenly. And I definitely don't like his chances. Like you mentioned, Made From Lucky, Gimme Duluth are both in good form. But Allentown, I was impressed by his win over the track in the Smarty Jones. He came on this spring, but when he ran in the Indiana Derby, he had still only won at Churchill Downs. Like all 3 of his career wins had come there. So he ran a pretty solid race in the slop at Indiana Downs or Indiana Derby, and came back with an improved effort in the Smarty Jones. So if there's going to be an upset, I'm going with Allentown.
Yeah, and this time of year, I can't blame you for going for a horse who's showing some current upside. I mean, sometimes you look and say, oh, maybe this horse is ready to pop his big number. He's already run some good races, and maybe that'll be good enough here. I agree with you. I think if Frosted runs his race, he's the one to beat. And I also think he's the type of horse where if Kieran wanted to stop on him, if he wasn't at his game, that wouldn't be a big issue. They're probably already thinking about the 4-year-old campaign and what that could mean. I mean, he's by Tappet. Certainly as a stallion prospect, some big wins ahead of him for his resume would be a big deal. So I do think he's here to win, and I think if he runs his race, he is the winner. I'm going to choose to believe that this crop is a good one, and the horses that have run with American Pharoah, while not at his level, are good. He's certainly run with them, so he's my pick. Race earlier is the Cotillion, the grade 1 this week, and that has champion 2-year-old Take Charge Brandy, some other grade 1 winners. But the 3-year-old fillies have not quite matched strides with the 3-year-old males. A lot of movable parts in this group. They drew a big field. What do you think?
Well, it's easy to have respect for I'm a Chatterbox and Embellish the Lace off their last race at Saratoga. I'm a Chatterbox ran well the time before as well. But like you said, I mean, those 3-year-old fillies just haven't run that fast. I mean, you'll see a lot of speed ratings in the mid-90s, upper 90s, and I believe that's below par for the level. I haven't been overwhelmed by any of them, but Peace and War, I think, has a little bit of a chance. Take Charge Brandy making that lead in the test even surprised me because that race was so loaded with speed, and she's all speed in my eyes. And with Embellish the Lace being a little bit of a need-lead type, at least at this point in her career, I'm expecting a hot, contentious pace. And I like Peace and War from off of it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, to me, that trainer switch, given her sort of European style and getting a European trainer, but who knows how to get the job done on American soil, I'm with you. That's my pick on top. And Eskin for money, too, is definitely a pace presence. I mean, it's going to be hot up front. And a lot of that speed is, or some of it's to the outside, so you know they have to go. And it just does seem to set up for Peace and War. And I don't think she'll be favored by any means.
Yeah, no chance. I mean,
Right.
yeah, I don't think she'll be the third. I don't think she'll be second or third choice either.
All right, so why didn't we make her our free pick? We knew we'd give it out on here. We want you to check the email for the other free
That's
pick.
right.
But lots of value on the card. Check it out. Get on twinspires.com/blog for our thoughts on that race and everything coming up this weekend. And coming next week, we'll have the Breeders' Cup prep season starting in earnest.
Yeah, 13 Breeders' Cup preps next Saturday, the following Saturday. So.
All right, well, we look forward to talking about that with you on Point next week. Join us.